museum.org, or you can call 660-530-5888. Come explore the latest at the Dom Museum of Contemporary Art. Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. You are tuned to State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Spread the word and be a Roadrunner.
Go Roadrunners! You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
Good afternoon, everyone, from the Davis Center on the campus of State Fair Community College. It's State Fair Lady Roadrunner basketball tonight and this afternoon, actually, as the State Fair ladies take their 8-0 record on the line, and they take on the Lady North of NEO A&M College here this afternoon. I'm Al McCurdy, along with the voice of the Lady Roadrunners, David Rohrback, and we'll be courtside here giving you this ball game here this afternoon. We mentioned Lady Roadrunners are 8-0 on the season and had a nice win yesterday against Allen County, Kansas. And they take on the Lady North this afternoon from NEO A&M College. And this ought to be a good one. State Fair averages 83 points per game. And David, they are off to a great start here. And once again, they had a great ball game yesterday and hope to keep the momentum going here this afternoon.
A nice balanced effort, a lot of contributions off the bench. The starters played well. I think Coach Collier got pretty much everything she wanted out of that contest yesterday. Well, hopefully, like I said, they can keep the momentum rolling and close this out on a positive note.
What was impressive is the way that the Lady Roadrunners shot the three yesterday.
Yeah, they had 7 or 8 different people individually knock down three-point shots. That's hard. That's tough to guard because you can't just focus on 1 or 2 shooters if you have that many options.
So State Fair is loaded this year with a huge, deep bench, some very talented freshmen, some sophomores that are really peaking here early this season, and we'll see how the Roadrunners can handle the very talented NEO A&M College Lady North here this afternoon. Matt Borland is our public address announcer, and before we get ready to go here with the tip-off of this afternoon, we're going to pause and enjoy our national anthem here from the Davis Center on the campus of State Fair Community College. and the national anthem from the Davis Center. And now we'll follow along the public address announcer this afternoon, Matt Borland, for today's starting lineups. First of all, for the Lady Norse of NEO A&M College, they will start Morgan Cheney, a 5'9" sophomore from Vinita, Oklahoma. Reagan McQuarters, 5'5", a freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma, in the starting lineup. Maddie Swayze, 6-foot freshman from Hooker, Oklahoma, in the starting lineup. Ella Hafer, 6-foot sophomore from Joplin, Missouri. And Cheyenne McDaniel, 5'10" sophomore from Dewey, Oklahoma. That is the starters for head coach Jim Rowland in his 19th year. It's a career record of 387 and 156. He wins 70% of his contests through his career, David, and he is quite a coach.
He's had a good run of success. Northeast Oklahoma A&M's always puts good product on the floor.
Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for Nicole Collier's ball club. Coach Collier in her 3rd year. Assistant coach is Grant Hopkins in his 2nd year for the Lady Roadrunners. They will start LaThomas Johnson Nash, LT, guard freshman 5'8" from Dallas, Texas. Michaela Green, KG, freshman 5'5" from Cocoa, Florida. Myra Class, freshman guard 5'8" from nearby Tipton, Missouri. Briar Cox, a freshman forward 6 foot from nearby Tipton, Missouri. And Madison Johnson, MJ, a freshman guard 5'7" out of Harrisonville, Missouri. State Fair will be in the blue this afternoon. NEO will be in the white, trimmed out in blue. That's the way it's going to stack up. We hope that you enjoyed the webcast this afternoon. And now with the call, here's the voice of the Lady Roadrunners, David Rohrbach.
Briar Cox jumping up against Ella Hafer. And here we go, the ball's in the air. It's controlled by the Lady Roadrunners. Glass goes the distance with the layup and misses, and the Lady Norse will bring it the other way. As they set up the offense. Swinging around to the top to Swayze. She'll attack on Cox. The step through move and the turnover on the Lady Norse as the Lady Roadrunners will regain possession. Michaela Green will bring it in the front court for the Lady Roadrunners. She looks for options, finds Class on the dribble weave. Class will get it back. She'll attack the paint. Leave for Cox. Cox short jumpers up and good. Those two have a knack of being able to find each other on the floor.
They know exactly where each person is. A great assist, and Briar Cox with the 2.
Cox will pick up the reaching foul there. She tried to get a piece of the ball guarding Hafer, but she'll pick up the personal foul first for either team in the game. Deep 3 is fired off for Northeastern Oklahoma. They battle for it on the floor. The Lady Roadrunners will get possession as the Lady Norse touched it last. KG will bring it in the front court. She'll attack. Kick out to Class. Back to KG. Into Briar Cox. Nice scoop shot up a little bit too long. The rebound is brought down by McQuarters. The shot's on the way from Swayze is up and good.
Just a nice move. Maddie Swayze averages 10 points per game, 7 rebounds. She's a good athlete on the floor for the Lady North.
Green will set it up again to Johnson. Nash will attack the free throw line. Kick it back out to Johnson. Johnson, mid-range jumper is up. Off the rim, no good. Battle for the ball. That's a jump ball. Cheyenne McDaniel had it tied up for the Lady Norse. And they will get possession based on the alternate possession arrow. Reagan McQuarters will walk it up the floor. One thing that impressed me about McQuarters yesterday is she's very quick with the ball. McDaniel at the top of the key. She drives, steps through the layup, is up, on the rim and good. The Lady Roadrunners trail it early in the contest with 8 minutes remaining. That ball is lost out of bounds, turned over back to the Lady Norse. Both teams, the Lady Roadrunners will sloppy with the basketball early.
Yeah, that's the way the ball game started for them yesterday too.
McQuarters has a step on her defender. She tosses to Hafer for the mid-range jumper that's up and good.
Yeah, they get great outside shooters.
Green will kick it in the corner for Johnson. Johnson will step through attack, back out to Class. LT Johnson Nash trapped on the baseline to Class. Kick it out to Johnson. Shot clock under 10. Johnson will attack. Try to leave it for Briar Cox, but the ball is out of bounds to Northeastern Oklahoma. The turnovers are mounting up early for the Lady Roadrunners.
Yeah, that's their second, and just the extra pass just was too close, David. You have to have a little better spacing than that. So back it goes to the Lady Norths. They're on a roll here, up by 4.
Ship will check in. She had a nice game yesterday with, I think, 12 points and 4 rebounds. Northeastern Oklahoma will run the dribble weave action. We have a moving screen, I believe, on Hafer as she tried to set the screen on the dribble weave, her first, team's first. They're really watching that moving screen so far this year, Al.
Yeah, that's a point of emphasis, I think, and we've seen it so far this season, and again here tonight.
Dribble weave to Class to Johnson. They swing it, dump in the post for Jada Ship. She'll take the shot up and good. That's a good place to start your offense if you're struggling.
That's right. I had her for 15 and points and 7 rebounds last night.
The Lady North will have it with McQuarters. She'll attack, miss the shot. She gets her own rebound. It's lost on the baseline, but it'll stay with the Lady North with 14 on the shot clock.
State Fair needs to have a good defensive stand here.
McQuarters looking. And there'll be a foul on the inbounds as Madison Johnson will pick it up, her first, team second.
Officials watching it pretty close here in the first quarter.
Another inbound for Northeastern Oklahoma. Wide open 3 at the top of the key is up and good for Swayze. The Lady North lead 9-4 with 6.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Class will attack. Dump it for LT. They'll swing it back around to Class. Back for Green. Shot clock down to 7.
Moving screen.
Another moving screen we talked about earlier, Al. The Ship will pick that one up here. First personal foul. Already the 3rd team foul on the Lady Roadrunners.
What you're also seeing too, David, is the Lady Roadrunners waiting until the shot clock gets down to 6, 7, 8 seconds to get into a decent half-court offense, and they doing it just a little bit too late.
3's fired on the wing is up and good. McDaniel drops home another one. 12 for NEO. The Lady Roadrunners need to come up with some sort of answer right here. Attack with Johnson. That shot was denied by Hafer. I believe her father is a former Missouri Tiger, Jeff Hafer. And it looked a lot like what Jeff Hafer used to do back in the day.
Very good athlete, that's for sure. NEO has a great set of post players.
Q's in the game for the Lady Roadrunners. Myra will attack. Drop it for Q. The shot is up, no good, but Quincini is fouled and she'll go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws.
Q had a great ball game last night. Good to see her into the ball game early, as she'll be well needed here this afternoon.
The first shot is up and good. Jackson will have one more. The second shot also spins home as the Lady Roadrunners snap a long scoring drought early in the contest. NEO dumps in the post again. They'll spin, and the shot for Hafer is up and no good. As the Lady Roadrunners have it at the top of the key. Kamora McClure in the ball game. Class will fire the deep three that's off. LT Johnson Nash in there battling with it. They're still battling for it. The officials call the jump ball, and it'll remain on this end as everybody continues to reset themselves. Cheyenne McDaniel looks like she's trying to gather herself on the baseline. Johnson inbound for the Lady Roadrunners. She went to Jackson. Johnson Nash picked it up, but the shot is missed. McQuarters will race the other way with it. McQuarters on McClure. The layup is up, good, and a foul. The Lady Roadrunners are going to have to give McQuarters a step or two because she's very quick.
Nice transition after the turnover, missed shot, and then now an 8-point lead. Could be 9. McQuarters from the free throw line is a 50% free throw shooter. Freshman out of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
McQuarters' free throw is up and good. Kamora McClure at the point for the Lady Roadrunners. We'll see what they have this trip down the floor. High post to Jackson. Hand off to Marshall. That's knocked away. Off the hand to Lady Roadrunners will be Lady Norse basketball with 4:44 remaining in the opening period. Lady Roadrunners trailing by 9. McQuarters back in the front court with it against McClure. Another deep three from McDaniel is up and no good. Rebounded by Class. The Lady Roadrunners will jog it the other way with McClure. She will pull it out and reset to Class. Class will attack into the paint. Looks for options. Finds Miller. Marshall will attack. Marshall steps through, fadeaway jumpers up, no good. But she's fouled by Cheyenne McDaniel, who wasn't very happy with the call.
Marshall brings another gear to the offense for Coach Collier. Good to see her in here. She has a good game last night. We'll see how she does here tonight.
The first free throw is off the front rim, no good. The Lady Roadrunners need to do a good job from the free throw line to kind of inch their way back into this ball game here. The second one is up and good. The Lady Roadrunners trail by 8. As Enio sets it up here, they go inside on low post to Swayze. And Swayze will turn the ball over. Back to the Lady Roadrunners. Niall Blakely is going to check in for Enio.
Good defense for the Lady Roadrunners there. They'll have to step up their defense and also obtain some turnovers, get in some transition. That's where they really make their hay.
McClure will have it against Blakely. They go on the post at Q Jackson. Jackson spin, move the shots up and no good. Rebounded by Hafer. Hafer tosses it off to McQuarters. Swayze will attack it. Go underneath the basket. That's Cheney with a layup that's up and good.
A lot of balanced scoring for the Lady Norths here in this first quarter.
McClure back there with it. They'll set it to Myra Class, but the foul is called on the baseline. That foul going McQuarters, her first 14 fouls each way in the opening period. The Lady Roadrunners will inbound it with Marshall to Jackson. McClure thought about the three from the corner. Back to Class. The floating jumper is up and good. Nice move by Myra.
Nice hit. Switched hands and little finger roll with the left hand.
Blakely, top of the key. She'll attack. Her floater's up, no good. Rebounded off the floor by Marshall as she clears some space to McClure. McClure attacks with it to Miller. Cox thought about the three, but she'll attack the free throw line. Another floating jumper is up and good.
Yeah. Myra's just doing a great job putting the team on her shoulder, doing some penetration, a little floater, a little teardrop. She's got a quick 4.
Swayze with it at the top of the key. She'll look to Blakely outside, and Blakely will knock down the long distance jumper. McClure with it to Klaas. Klaas surveys to Miller. She'll tee up the deep 3 from the elbow, is no good. Jackson will chase it down, back to McClure. McClure will attack another floater up, no good. Rebounded by Inio and Howard. McCorders races up the floor with it. The pass was almost lost by Inio. They will attack with Swayze turning fading jumpers up, no good. Klaas will have it in the backcourt. She'll bring it across the timeline to McClure to settle the offense down. Miller, Q wants it in the post. That's almost stolen away by number 14, Hilba Merkawi, just in the game for NEO. But it'll retain possession with the Lady Roadrunners as they inbound it, have it on the near wing. Jackson will like the ball in the post. She gets it, turns and scores.
Q now with 4 points. Get it that close to the basket, she's almost impossible to stop.
NEO back with it. Nice play by Jackson to deny that, as she was defending Swayze far away from the basket. They're trying to pull her out from the post, and Q did a nice job with defending the ball. Inbounds pass for NEO. Out deep, thrown away, not touched. NEO controls it in the backcourt. They'll have it in the backcourt once again. Short jumpers up, no good. Get their own rebound up, no good once again. Marshall claimed the third shot rebound opportunity. She was fouled by NEO's number 13, Boone, who's checked in lineup.
Yeah, Janika Boone had a couple of short jump shots that just wouldn't fall, and then, as luck would have it for her anyway, that the second shot she dove over the top, got the foul off the missed shot, trying for the rebound.
Marshall's first free throw is up and good. She will have one more. Marshall cuts the Lady Roadrunner deficit to 4 with 54 seconds remaining. It'll be Blakely with the basketball at the point. Blakely attacks, still dribbling with it. Open jumper to Boone. Boone will throw it in the post. Stolen away by Jackson, nice play. The Lady Roadrunners will have an opportunity. They'll almost turn it over, get it back. Almost turn it over again. This time they will. Blakely has it. NEO has the last shot if they want it. Now they will pull it out and run some time off the clock with McCowie at the logo. Green will go out there and match up with her. 8 on the game clock. Free throw line. McCowie steps between 2 defenders. The shot's up, no good, but she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for a pair.
You know, just worked out pretty well to perfection. Almost got an and one. Now McCowie to the free throw line. Hibba is a 43% free throw shooter out of Plano, Texas.
The first free throw uses the back of the rim and the front of the rim and bounces down. And he'll pull everybody off the free throw line except for the shooter, as Klaas picked up the foul on the last possession. The second free throw is up and good with 4.6. The Lady Roadrunners come off the sideline with Miller. Marshall fired the 3 that's off the backboard. And the Lady Roadrunners, for the first time in a while, will trail at the end of the first quarter, 21-15.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
And we're back at the Davis Center. Nice first quarter for the Lady Norths out of NEO A&M College, and a 6-point lead for NEO. As you mentioned, that hasn't been the MO for the Lady Roadrunners to trail after the first quarter, but it is. And the Lady Roadrunners had a bigger deficit than that, so they need to keep chopping away.
Blakely will have it at the point for NEO as the Lady Roadrunners come out in low man-to-man defense. Boone back to Blakely. Off the high screen, steps behind the three-pointer is short, but the rebound's picked up by Howard, and Howard will put it back up and good.
Just in the right position to grab the loose ball and put it right back up and in. Did not put the ball on the floor.
Marshall gets the pass back to Jackson. Jackson goes up, the shot is no good. Rebounded by Howard. Enio will race into the front court with it. Hand it off to Howard again. The spinning, turning jumper is up, no good. Loose ball rebounded again by Howard. It's up and good. The Lady Roadrunners seem to be struggling to keep this Lady North Ball Club off the boards. Marshall kicking on the dribble handoff. And the post to Q. Q will spin. The shot is up, no good, but she's fouled and will head to the free throw line for a pair.
Q Jackson to the free throw line, and we mentioned last night, every time that she takes a fall, you kind of cringe, as she's been injured over the past year. But to the free throw line, and Q Jackson is a 50% free throw shooter.
The first one is up and swished home. She'll have one more. The Lady Roadrunners trail by 9.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Early in the second quarter, sorry, Al.
Q is a sophomore, 6'1", out of Decatur, Illinois. And so far, 3 out of 3 from the stripe here.
And the fourth is also up and good. The Lady Roadrunners are going to apply a little backcourt pressure. Handled by Mirakawi. She'll step between two defenders. The foul's on the floor. It's hanging there. The Lady North will inbound it from the baseline as Michaela Green picked up the foul, her first. Team's first of the quarter. The Lady North will inbound out high. Throw it all the way into backcourt. Looking for Martinez. To Blakely at the logo. To Boone. Another high screen for Blakely. Blakely fires the jumper that's up, no good. Rebounded by Clash. She's tied up. But the foul will be called on Ineos Howard. The second team foul. First personal foul on Howard. We'll see what KG has in mind for this possession. To Class. To Miller. They swing it around to Marshall. In the corner, back to KG. The three is up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Ineos Martinez, and they'll walk in the front court with Blakely. Martinez wasn't expecting the pass, was able to control it. She'll kick it in the corner to Blakely. The three is up and good. Right in front of the Lady Roadrunner bench.
Shooting very, very well from the outside and the inside. Tough ball club here from NEO.
Marshall will kick it to Green. In the corner to Marshall. They'll go to Q down low in the post again. That shot is off. She'll get her own rebound and tried to go back up with it, but was fouled first on the floor. That's the second foul on Howard of the quarter, I believe. NEO will enter a quick substitution as Hafer will check in for Howard, and Hafer will take her turn battling down low with Jackson. KG struggles to pick up the dribble on the floor, but she does. Myra Class will tee up the long three that's too long. Q with another rebound. She'll kick it out to KG, and the travel is called on KG. She looked like she wanted to shoot it, then she was unsure, and then she shuffled the feet.
That's 4 turnovers for the Lady Roadrunners. The Lady North with only 2 turnovers. They're playing a great first half.
The Lady North will break the timeline with Blakely. Another three-point shot is on the way off the front rim. Rebounded by NEO. They'll throw it back in the post. Stolen away by Class. Class doesn't have numbers. So split 2 defenders. Missed the shot, but the layup was missed, but she was fouled. Coach Rowland didn't like the call, but Myra will go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. Rojas Narvaez is in the contest for the Lady Roadrunners to make her first appearance. The shot rolls off the rim and hits the front rim and goes down. As Regan McQuarters is preparing to check in for the Lady Norse. Myra's second free throw is up and good to get the deficit back under 10. McCallie brings it across the timeline to McQuarters. Boone on a dribble weave. McCallie steps in and they'll call a jump ball. Possession to the Lady Roadrunners on the alternate possession.
Good defense there, and see if State Fair can convert that into 2, maybe 3. State Fair with no 3-point shots to go in so far in this ball game. Had 8 last night.
Q will catch her on the post. She's double teamed, and another travel is called on the Lady Roadrunners.
Good double team there, and Q had nowhere to go and took extra steps.
Jada Ship will come back in to replace Q as Coach Collar will have a quick word with Q before she sits down. McQuarters will walk it in the front court for the Lady Norse. That ball is batted and stolen away by Marshall. Marshall's all by herself. The layup opportunity is knocked away, but the Lady Roadrunners will retain possession. Swayze and McCowie still in there for the Lady Norse. Ship will find KG out high to Rojas Narvaez on the baseline. She'll step through, miss the layup, rebounded by Swayze to McCowie at the point. Swayze will attack, turn around, spinning jumpers up and good. Swayze can flat score on all kinds of levels.
Nice jump shot. She has 7 points, averages 10 per game.
Ship deep low on the post. Rojas Narvaez head fake the 3. She'll step in, nice drop pass for Ship. It's up and good. Nice look by V there. Boone will try to throw it in the post, but the pass isn't handled by Swayze as the Lady Roadrunners will get it back off the quick turnover.
Jada Ship might be the answer in the post for State Fair. She is strong, and she's able to get her body in there where she really needs to.
KG with it again to Marshall. They'll go to Ship again. Ship turns. The shot's blocked away, but the Lady Roadrunners will retain possession. Hafer will check, or McDaniel will check back in for the Lady Norse. The inbounds to Marshall. She saves it out high on the wing to KG. Shot clock under 10. KG's got to hurry. The floating jumper is up and no good. Rebounded by Northeast Oklahoma A&M. McCorder will race the other way. Ship will make her second guess her thoughts. Swayze, or Hafer with the layup that's up, no good, but she's fouled and will head to the free throw line for a pair.
And to the free throw line, Swayze, her first attempt. 7 points for Maddie Swayze so far.
This free throw is up and good as Kayla Sullivan's preparing to check in along with the cue for the Lady Roadrunners. The second free throw is up and good. The Lady Roadrunners need to use this last less than 5 minutes to kind of chip away at this deficit they find themselves. In is Greenwood, walking across the timeline. Drop it for Rojas Narvaez. Class will fire the deep three that's long, rebounded by Northeast Oklahoma A&M's Ella Hafer to Swayze. And they'll get Rojas Narvaez with a little armbar touch outside.
And that is team foul number 3. So NEO will toss it in.
McQuarters will spin, attack the painted area. The shot is up and no good for Hafer. Class will race it down the floor for the Lady Roadrunners. Class back to KG at the top of the key. Sullivan. Rojas Narvaez. Spin, dribble, she'll attack. Scoop shot. Gets the nice roll off the front rim and knocks it in.
That was pretty impressive.
McQuarters will attack. McQuarters will go to the length of the floor. The layup is up and no good. Jackson will rescue the rebound. The long pass for Rojas Narvaez on the kick out. She'll save it and smartly kick it out to KG for the three that's up and no good. The rebound is controlled by Hafer as McQuarters will race into the front court once again with it. Back to Hafer. That layup is up and good. And Hafer can score from the inside and from the perimeter.
4 points for Hafer. Very talented young lady.
The kick called on NEO. Cheney will substitute back in for the Lady Norse. It'll be Lady Roadrunner basketball underneath their own basket. Q will catch it high on the wing. They'll try to enter it to Sullivan. It's stolen away by Hafer. Hafer still has it. She'll fire the bullet pass to Swayze. The three is up and no good. Rebounded by McQuarters. Will tee up the long two up, no good. Rebounded by KG. She doesn't have numbers. She'll pull it back on the elbow. To Sullivan, who will fire the three. It's up, no good. Rebounded by NEO. McQuarters will settle the pace down with 2:30 remaining in the second quarter. Inside to Hafer. The jump shot is up and good by Hafer. Coach calling her like a timeout to stop the momentum, with her team trailing 36-23.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients and the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy, we do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
David and Al back at the Davis Center. Cameraman is Yale over there doing a great job as the Lady Roadrunners find themselves down by 13 here this afternoon. Roadrunners are up against a very good NEO ball club, and State Fair is over from outside the arc, David. They were nailing them yesterday. Difference in different ball games, different days.
Green will have it and break the timeline with it as the Lady Roadrunners try to put together some offense. Off a screen. Green will take it back. Spin in the lane. She's trapped to Rojas Narvaez with 13 to Class. She'll attack. Scoop shot layup is up and good. Meyer did a nice job bailing that possession out.
Yeah, nice spin move off the finger roll.
McQuarters with it into the front court for NEO. Almost taken away. Back to McQuarters. McQuarters looks for the back cut. Hafer. Swayze at the high post. Back to Hafer. Hafer will get called for draw the bump foul out on the top of the key.
Yeah, only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Now they say only 2. So it was getting down to crunch time and bailed out with a foul. Team foul number 4 for State Fair.
Johnson, Nash, and Marshall will check in for the Lady Roadrunners as Coach Collier searches for the right combination in a game like this. McQuarters with it at the top of the key. McQuarters spinning in the lane. The layup is up and no good. Class will rebound it and run it the other way for the Lady Roadrunners. Class spin move. Nice drop off for Cox. It's stolen away by McQuarters. McQuarters will race out the other way with it. It's stolen away by Marshall. The Lady Roadrunners have numbers if they hurry, but they'll pull it out instead. Cox's layup is up and good. That's a nice feed right there.
And it all started with a good defensive mode, and then in transition, and a basket underneath. Briar Cox with the 2.
McQuarters with it again at the top of the logo. To Cheney as they swing it around. Nice behind the back. A dribble move by Hafer. She'll attack and score. Nikayla Green to Class. The Lady Roadrunners need the last shot of the quarter here. KG will fire the 3 that's up, no good. Rebounded by Swayze. McQuarters will race up the floor with it. Back to Maddie Swayze as that long 3-point shot almost goes down at the end of the quarter. But the Lady Roadrunners will still trail this one 38-27 at the half.
And when you look at the first half, David, on State Fair really not shooting well. Combination of can't hit the 3, just one of those things, but also good defense by the Lady North. So Roadrunners going to be in the tussle here tonight, aren't they?
We'll see how this team reacts with a little bit of adversity thrown at them. And like you'll see this in regional play, you'll have to come back from a deficit, and not everything's going to go right in regional play. So this will be a good opportunity to see what kind of fortitude this team has.
We'll have some stats for you when we come back. But first this, right here on the home of the Roadrunners.
75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archive games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
The Learning Force at State Fair Community College offers a wide variety of community education this semester. From leadership training to small business development or even yoga or photography, the Learning Force is a great way to develop your skills even if you aren't looking for a degree. For more information, email the Learning Force at sfccmo.edu or call 660-530-5822.
Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834. 75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archive games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops. Did you know that State Fair Community College offers 12 different online degree and certificate programs? Taking online courses from State Fair is a great option for anyone wishing to complete an Associates of Arts program to transfer to a four-year school. SFCC also offers online associate degree programs in business management, health information technology, and multiple other health-related fields. Certificate programs for medical coding, pharmacy technician, and other fields are available too. If you or someone you know may be interested in online courses at State Fair, visit sfccmo.edu and click Academics, then SFCC Online. It's never been easier to be a Roadrunner with online degree and certificate programs at State Fair Community College. Catch the Roadrunners online at sfccmoroadrunners.com.
And we're back at the Davis Center. It is halftime, and the Lady Roadrunners trail this one by a score of 38-27. The NEO A&M College Lady Norse outscored State Fair in the first quarter 21-15, and in the second quarter 17-12 to maintain this 11-point lead. State Fair is 0 for 7 from beyond the arc, and that's a couple of those would help cut in this lead, David. But so far is an over from the outside, and State Fair's led in scoring by Myra Clash. She's had a good first half with 8 points.
Yeah, she was able to create some shots when the Lady Roses were struggling to get something out of a couple offensive possessions there.
And State Fair's tried different combinations in the post. Q Jackson with 6 points to lead the way for the post players for State Fair. Jada Shipp with 4 points. And Kayla Sullivan was in there for a bit. And Briar Cox with the start, she has 4 points in underneath. Meanwhile, for the Lady Norse, they are led in scoring by Maddie Swayze with 9 points. Ella Hafer has 8 in the first half. 5 points for Nikaya Blakely and 3 points for McQuarters. Got those early in the first quarter. A lot of balanced scoring. 8 ball players for the Lady North in the scoring column. State Fair had that type of balance last night, not tonight. And a different 2 nights and 2 different ball games. And David, the Lady Roadrunners already with 7 turnovers in that first half, and a lot of those came early in the first quarter.
Yeah, they're struggling against the length and the size of NEO. I don't know what adjustments Coach Rowland made between yesterday afternoon and this afternoon, because his ball club looks completely different than the one that I watched earlier yesterday.
Yeah, they lost 72-60, and just a totally different ball club. And I watched the same game, David. It's just the Coach Rowland has a different setup here this afternoon. They are really shooting well, looking well, and out rebounding the Lady Roadrunners significantly here in the first half of play.
I guess that's how you win 387 games in 19 years. You're able to make those adjustments rather quickly.
Absolutely. Has a 70% winning percentage, and they're off to a good start here in the first half. State Fair trails 38-27 while the second half for you in just a few moments. Stay with us here on the home of the Roadrunners.
75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archive games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops. If you're a high school junior or senior, an adult looking to take a few classes, or just someone interested in learning more about State Fair, you're invited to schedule a campus tour. The tours are for individuals, families, and groups of up to 10 students. You'll learn more about State Fair's programs and services, see the Sedalia campus and the Residence Hall. These 90-minute tours are available Monday through Friday. For more information or to schedule your tour, go to sfccmo.edu and click the Visit SFCC link in the admissions menu. Or you can call the Student Services Office at 660-530-5833 to schedule a tour by phone. We'll see you on campus soon at State Fair Community College. Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archive games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops. The Office of Admissions and Outreach at State Fair Community College invites all school counselors and prospective students in grades 7 through 10 to Career Exploration Days. Visitors can tour the campus and participate in activities while exploring a variety of career options. Faculty will be on hand to showcase their programs of study. There are multiple Career Exploration Days to choose from. Friday, December 6th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., Friday, March 13th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., and Friday, April 17th, also from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. To make a reservation, visit the admissions office online at sfccmo.edu, or you can call the admissions office at 660-530-5833. We'll see you at Career Exploration Days on the Sedalia campus of State Fair Community College.
The Learning Force at State Fair Community College offers a wide variety of community education this semester. From leadership training to small business development or even yoga or photography, the Learning Force is a great way to develop your skills even if you aren't looking for a degree. For more information, email the Learning Force at sfccmo.edu or call 660-530-5822.
Catch the Roadrunners online at sfccmo.roadrunners.com.
Back at the Davis Center as the State Fair Lady Roadrunners and the Lady Norse of NEO A&M College get ready for the second half. State Fair trails this one 38-27. We're outscored in the first quarter 21-15, and the Lady Norse with a 17-12 edge in the second quarter for that 11-point lead. State Fair not shooting well from the outside at all and being out-rebounded in this ball game. So it actually, David, could be worse than 11 points at this point, but State Fair with a chance. Ball game with two halves. We'll see what happens here.
As we always talk about, Al, the first few minutes will be key to see if the Lady Roaders can continue to attack this lead here and maybe get this thing down to a couple possessions.
Good learning experience for this ball club. They haven't been in this situation all year. And if you look at the record of NEO A&M, the Lady Norse at 2-5, you kind of scratch your head. They are playing terrific. And we'll see what happens here in the second half.
I know they've played a pretty tough schedule, so that might be part of the reason. But they're, like you said, Al, playing well this afternoon.
We'll see what goes. State Fair's in the light blue and NEO in the white here this afternoon as we start the second half.
McDaniel to inbound to start the third quarter for NEO. She'll get it to Reagan McQuarters, who'll set up the offense. Kick it around the perimeter. Surveying McQuarters. They'll throw it in the post. Nice spin move up and down for Swayze. She continues her hot scoring pace. We'll see what Madison Johnson, the Lady Roadrunners, do here on their first offensive possession. Johnson Nash will attack. The shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Q Jackson. That is up, no good, but a foul is called, and Quincini will head to the free throw line.
And that's big for State Fair to get that offensive board and another try at it. And so far, Q is 4 out of 4 from the stripe with 6 points so far here tonight.
The first one for Q is short. The foul was called on Cheyenne McDaniel. It was called on Hay for her second personal foul. As Q splits the pair of free throws. McQuarters will jog it in the front court for the Lady Norse. To McDaniel. Cheney out high at the top of the key. To McQuarters, who turns the corner on Class. The layup is up, no good. Q tight ropes the end line to save the rebound for Lady Roadrunners. Johnson will bring it to the front court. The three is up and splashed home by Johnson Nash. That's a big shot to break the dry streak from beyond the arc. They'll go on the post. That's tapped away. And he'll bring it back out with Hafer. Reset it with McQuarters. McDaniel, the pass is tapped and stolen by Q Jackson. Michaela Green was fouled in the backcourt. She was pinballed all around, but the foul was called. She's a little slow to get up, but her teammates will help her up as the foul is called on McQuarters. Green just looked like a pinball in there for a couple seconds, Al.
Yeah, you'll see the intensity of this ball game really fire up here in this second half. Both teams really want this game awfully bad.
Green will use the high screen. Dribble handoff to Class. She surveys the top of the key. Class spin dribble into the paint. She'll bring it back out to LT Johnson Nash from the spin to Johnson. Head tap, and they'll call the Lady Roadrunners for a travel as Green just shuffled the pivot foot.
Just unforced error there. Turnover number 8 for State Fair.
McQuarters will bring it in the front court for NEO as they set the offense to Swayze, to McDaniel, to McQuarters. High post. Attack. Jump shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Class. Class will sprint into the front court with it. She doesn't have numbers. She'll settle the offense. To Green. Green's layup is up and good as she found a gap and shot through it to create the easy basket. In the post for NEO, the spinning jumper is up, no good. Nice rebound by LT as she'll bring it herself to Class. On the elbow to Green. Green will go on the post to Jackson. Jackson kicks it back out to Madison Johnson. Three is on the way. Off the front rim, rebounded by Green. The shot is up, no good, but a foul is called, and Green will head to the free throw line for a pair.
And when you get the offensive board, that's what good things typically happen. Wasn't able to convert, but KG to the line, or she'll shoot 2. Her ball club making a run at it here. Down by 11 at the break, down by 7 right now.
That'll be the third on Hayford. That's the key foul. Already 3 fouls on NEO in the quarter. Green's first rolls home. She'll have one more opportunity. Green bounced a couple times and knocks home the second free throw to trim the deficit to 5 points with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. NEO will bring it to set. In the post, kick it back out. The shot is up and no good. Rebound taken away by Green. Green doesn't have numbers, so she'll slow the pace down. Class will pick it up to Johnson Nash. In the post, they went for Q there, but the pass was a little bit too tall. Another turnover for the Lady Roadrunners.
That was tough, boy. State Fair was grabbing hold of the momentum until that. Turnover number 9 for State Fair.
And he'll walk into the front court. to McDaniel. She'll swing it around to the other end of the key. The three-point shot for Cheney is up and good. In the post for Q Jackson again, she spins, misses the shot, gets her own, misses again, battles for it again. The Lady Roadrunners will retain possession on the baseline as they're making concerted effort to get that ball into Q in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's exactly right. She's got the experience, and that time a couple of offensive boards for her too.
Class will walk it out on the wing to Green, to Johnson Nash. She thought about it. Back to Green at the top of the key. Shot clock under 9. Green is wide open and she'll knock down a 3.
That's a good answer right there for State Fair.
Blakely will have it at the top of the key for NEO. To Swayze. Swayze will fire the 3. It's no good. The rebound is battled for. NEO's on the floor, but Q Jackson wins the battle. Green will come out of there with it. 1-on-2. KG doesn't care, but the shot rolls off, but she's fouled. She'll head to the free throw line for a pair.
Well, you're seeing State Fair react to being down by 11, now down by 5 and maybe less. And the defense has been better for State Fair, and they're getting the ball in. And when you hit a couple of threes, good things happen for you, David.
Yeah, the momentum is starting to turn. Green's free throw is up and good as the Lady Roadrunners continue to trim the deficit to 4. Green will have another free throw. Green misses that one. That rebound is pulled away by Swayze on the defensive board for NEO. To Blakely at the point. Blakely will bring it down to the wing. To McDaniel. McDaniel being watched by Johnson. Johnson's all over. The Lady Roadrunners had the steal, but Blakely missed the jumper. Rebounds up, no good for NEO. Johnson will rescue the rebound and pull it away for the Lady Roadrunners. Johnson at the point to Johnson Nash. Johnson Nash will survey. And with the entry pass to Q against double team, steps through the double team and scores anyway as Q's beginning to assert herself with her team down 2 points.
Q Jackson with 9. State Fair making a run here.
Blakely with it at the top of the key. To Cheney. To Howard. 3 on the way from Blakely is up, no good. LT Johnson Nash with another rebound as she brings it in the front court to settle it down to Green at the top of the key. Green gets a play call from Coach Nicole Collier to LT Johnson Nash. They'll swing it to across the key to Green. Deep 3 is up, no good. Rebounded by Howard. NEO will race up the floor with it. Cheyenne McDaniel, the pass was off her hand and she just couldn't run it down. The Lady Roadrunners will get the ball back off the turnover.
Tell you what kind of game that the Lady Norse have had. That is only their 5th turnover here tonight.
Nikayla Green will have it at the top of the key once again. On the post to Q Jackson again against 2 defenders. They'll kick out the Class with a 3. With a 3 she shot from tip and she'll knock that down anyway. McDaniel with it at the top of the key. On the wing. A nice post entry feed. The shot is missed by NEO. Battle on the floor. They're going to get KG as she made contact trying to get to the floor, but she made contact with the NEO player in the process.
First lead for State Fair here tonight.
Blakely will inbound it and get it back. The 3 from Cheyenne McDaniel. Rebound for NEO is up, no good. Johnson Nash will pull the rebound down with some authority for the Lady Roadrunners. Johnson Nash thought about teeing one up to Green, to Class, back to Q, off the board up and good. The Lady Roadrunners lead by 3, 46-43 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Timeout, Jim Rowland, as he can feel the momentum changing. The Lady Roadrunners lead 46-43 with 2:58 remaining in the third quarter.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
Well, a big third quarter for the Lady Roadrunners, outscoring the Lady North by a margin of 19-5 in that third quarter, and took an 11-point deficit to a 3-point lead here with 2:58 to go. Great start here in the third.
The Lady North will inbound the basketball. Blakely will have it at the top of the key as she waits for her offense to move to McDaniel. And the high post to Swayze. Swayze will attack. The shot is up and good, and Johnson Nash will be called for a foul. That's a nice move from the high post.
Maddie Swayze now with 13 points. Now trying for the end one. She's a perfect 2 out of 2 from the free throw line here this afternoon.
The free throw is up and good. The Lady North's going to slap on some full court pressure here. Let's see how the Lady Roadrunners handle this. Green needs to get across the timeline. She will. It's knocked away. A battle on the floor. Jada Ship comes up with it, and the layup is up and good.
Just great hustle there all the way.
McDaniel with it. She'll enter in the high post to Swayze. Swayze will take the jumper. It's off. Jada Ship will claim the offense or the defensive rebound. Nice pass ahead to Ship. Ship in the corner. Class will rescue the pass. Floating jumper is up, no good. Rebound Ship up, no good. Another rebound. Ship battling for it, has it, and they'll call a jump ball. Should stay with the Lady Roadrunners.
Jada Ship is in there for the good of the team right there, taking all kinds of battle scars underneath.
Ship will catch it out high. Michaela Green, Myra Class will fire another three from deep splash. Right in front of her bench. 51-46 Lady Roadrunners. As the Lady North will have it on the near wing. Swayze at the top of the key. Swayze will attack. Swayze's layup is up, no good. She's fouled. She'll head to the free throw line for a pair. The Lady North do a nice job attacking the high post area with Hafer and Swayze, among others. It's a second on Johnson Nash. Jerica Boone will check in along with Tanila Marshall of State Fair.
Yeah, the post players, you're right, for NEO, A&M, they have the speed and they have agility besides the size to get in low to the lane. And
the free throw is missed. Marshall tried to convince the referees with one shot foul. She pulled down the rebound and out at it, but our official said, hang on here, we still have one more free throw to shoot. NEO will have one more. As they split the pair. Michaela Green will bring it into the front court. We'll see what the Lady Roadrunners do here. Johnson on the near wing to Class. It's taken away by NEO. They'll race the other way with it, with Blakely. Get a handoff for Marikawi. On the other side of the wing to Swayze as they swing it around. On the backside, The pass is too tall for Jerica Boone. That's a turnover for the Lady Norse, and the Lady Roadrunners will have with 1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
State Fair needs to keep the momentum and go ahead and finish this quarter out in the last minute, see what they can do.
Green will have it at the top of the key. She finds Marshall at the high post. Marshall will step back and get called for a travel. She went out for a shot and shuffled the pivot foot. Another turnover for the Lady Roadrunners.
Number 11 here, and still need a good stop and keep this momentum going, David. Got the crowd back into the ballgame.
Blakely back with it over the timeline for the Lady Norse. As they set their offense back to Blakely. Deep three-point shot off the backboard, nothing else. Marshall pulled down the rebound to Johnson in the front court. Nice entry pass to Jada Ship, but Ship was fouled by Howard before she can go up for the shot.
State Fair's in the double bonus, so Jada, who really knocked down a bunch of free throws last night. This is her first attempt from the free throw line here this evening. She averages only 53 from the stripe.
That free throw is switched home. She'll have one more.
Her average will go up after this weekend, that's for sure.
The second shot is up and good as well. We'll see Amaya Martinez in for NEO. Token backcourt pressure applied by Green against the ball handler, Blakely. NEO will have the last shot they want. More high post work from Martinez. They skip it across. Stolen by Johnson. 8 seconds remaining. Down to 7. Marshall. Clock running down. Marshall deep three off the front rim. Up, no good. Offensive rebound. Also up, no good. But the Lady Roadrunners will lead at the end of 3 quarters. 53-47.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our #1 priority is the health and well-being of our patients in the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy. We do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that it hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
You're watching State Fair Roadrunner basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops.
And we're back at the Davis Center. State Fair with a big third quarter, outscoring NEO by a score of 26-9. A big third quarter to go from 11 down at half to now up by 6 as we start the fourth and final period.
It'll be Blakely at the point for the Lady Norse to set the offense. Mirakawa on the post. Spinning, turning shot is up, no good. Jada Ship will grab the defensive board for the Lady Roadrunners. Into the corner. They'll enter to Ship against the double team. It was tapped away out of bounds off the Lady Roadrunners. Now NEO is doubling everything in the post.
Yeah, Jada Ship and Q Jackson made a big difference in that post in the second half.
Blakely, as they tried to feed Swayze, but that pass was stolen away. Myra Class doesn't have numbers. She'll pull it back this time and drop it to Nikayla Green. Class thought about the shot. She'll attack. Floating Jumper is up and good. Nice move by Myra.
16 points for the freshman out of Tipton.
Murakawa. Skip pass. They'll get it back to Blakely to reset. To Murakawa. They swing it around the perimeter. Murakawa on a cut. The layup is up and no good. Marshall will claim the defensive rebound. The Lady Roadrunners will run the other way with Jada Ship. The layup is up and good. Nice job by Jada there to run the floor and her teammates to reward the effort.
She runs the floor very well. 10 points for Jada after scoring 15 last night.
Inio looking for some ball movement. The point guard attacks. The shot is up and no good from Blakely. Class will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Roadrunners. Class will reset things with 8 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And they'll call it carry. And the Lady Roadrunners will turn it over as Coach Nolan enters some more substitutes. Hafer comes back in as Coach Nolan's going back to more of his main players. Spin move, kicked back out to Murakawa. Back with a nice move is Reagan McQuarters. She'll attack and throw it off the glass and good. Michaela Green back to Marshall. Back to Class, who will attack. Q finds the ball loose underneath and goes and puts it up and scores.
13 points for Jackson. And it all started with a creation by the dribble drive by Meyer Class.
Swayze will attack, lay it up and good. And that's that move we keep talking about, Al. That's the inbounds pass is stolen by McQuarters. Back to Murakawa. They tried to hit the post dive, stolen away by Jackson. Myra Class will smartly slow the pace of this thing down a little bit here and make sure their team gets a good shot. It's kicked back out to Green. Green will attack. Shot's up, no good, but a foul is called.
Ella Hafer will pick it up, I believe. That's her fourth. That's a big foul for NEO. Hafer in the ball game, very good first half, 8 points there, but picks up her fourth foul.
Green's free throw is up and good. Now Coach Rowland has a decision to make. Does he leave his sophomore back out there with 4 fouls? The second free throw is up and good, and it appears he will as of now, as McQuarters will race down the floor with it. To Boone. Shot in the corner's up and good from McCowie from 3. 61-54, 6:20 remaining. The Lady Roadrunners will swing it around. On the perimeter, KG open 3 is off the front rim, back rim, no good. Rebound is claimed by NEO as they come back down the floor in transition with McQuarters. McQuarters will dump it out to Murakawa. There's a pile of bodies at the free throw line. Marshall comes up with it. Coach Collier with the timeout to save the possession for her team. And we may have an injured Lady North player at the free throw line.
We sure do. She's Coach Rowland not liking the fact that no foul was called, but an injured Lady North on the floor. We'll take a pause and won't speculate here. We'll be back in just a moment.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients in the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy, we do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners! Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners. On Instagram at SFCC and on Twitter at SFCC Athletics. This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
Back at the Davis Center, injured NEO A&M college player was Hiba Makawi, and she walked over back to the bench with some help. We wish her well. Hope she can get back into the ball game for her ball club here with 5:55 to go in this game. State Fair was down by 11 at the break. Went on a big third quarter spree, now up by 7, just under 6 to go.
NEO will apply some full court pressure against Johnson. Now they'll back out of it, settle back to the quarter court defense. Jackson at the top of the key to Marshall. Jackson wants the ball again. Jackson up against double team. The shot is up, no good, but she's fouled. We'll head back to the free throw line for 2 more.
And the MO for State Fair, and I know that's what apparently Coach Collier talked about in halftime, is we got to get Q and Jay to ship into the flow of this ball game. They've done that very well here in the second half.
The free throw from Jackson's up and good. She'll have 1 more. That's the 4th foul on Howard. As NEO's got 2 post players with 4 fouls. The second free throw from Q is up and good. Lady Roadrunners lead 63-54 with 5:30 remaining in the 4th quarter. McDaniel to attack. McQuarters as the Lady North throw it away, and Coach Nolan's not pleased with those developments.
NEO had only 3 turnovers in that first half, 7 here in the second for a total of 10.
Johnson will set it up. The pass was rescued by Green. An offensive foul on one of the Lady Roadrunners called.
Hugh Jackson with an illegal screen. Came up from below, got up high, and illegal screen right around the free throw line. It's her first foul, though.
Cheyenne McDaniel at the point now. She'll pass it back to McQuarters to set the offense up. Back to McDaniel. To McQuarters. Surveying. Swayze. Attack. Mid-range jumper is up and good.
19 points for Maddie Swayze to lead the way for NEO.
Johnson will bring it across the timeline to use some time and get the Lady Roadrunners in the offense. Johnson gets it back, she'll attack, get to the paint to Marshall. Marshall will attack, drop a shoulder and lay it in. Nice move by Tenila.
She's tough, isn't she? Gets that close, and that's a way to kind of move her body like a pretzel and got it to roll in.
McQuarters will spin. The foul is called on the floor. It'll be Lady Norse basketball underneath. Nikayla Green will pick up her 3rd personal foul, 2nd team foul of the quarter. McQuarters waiting for movement. She finds some. Nice attacking layup is missed. Jump ball, nice job by KG to get in there and tie that thing up. The Lady Roadrunners were fortunate. The Lady Norse had a layup there that just rolled off the rim and wouldn't stay down. Myra Class to attack it. She'll give it to KG. Johnson. Marshall. They're clearing it out for Q Jackson. Jackson will go to work, use the other hand and lay it in.
Nice spin move. Q Jackson is such a threat. Good to have her back.
The three-point shot is up and good quickly for Morgan Cheney. Coach Rowland will like a quick timeout. He's going to change defenses with his team up 67-59.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch the Roadrunners online at SFCCMORoadrunners.com.
Back to the Davis Center, State Fair enjoys a 8-point lead, and the Roadrunners are 19 out of 21 from the free throw line, David.
That's how you close out a game and get yourself back into a game with the early deficit. Marshall to inbound it against the full court trapping pressure. Q catches the middle of the floor. Johnson will break the timeline with it and reset it to Marshall. To KG. High post to Q Jackson. Surveying. Green is wide open from the elbow. That three-point shot is long. Volleyballed around to Myra Class. Class will roll it back out to the wing to KG. KG will drop it for Q. Q's layup is up and good. Nice pass by Nikayla Green right there to find Quincinia.
Great assist. Q now with 19.
Three-point shot for Inyo is up and good. Q with another rebound. Q in traffic. Has it stolen away by McCorders. McCorders will lay it up and good.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of bodies on the floor as Myra Class ended up down there somehow, but she'll bounce back and get up off the floor.
There at one time, there was more bodies on the floor than standing up. That's the way that one went.
It's becoming more aggressive. Marshall will break the pressure by herself, get it back, sling a pass. Nice drop pass. We'll have a discussion.
And we got another, looks like Ella Hafer is down. That would be a huge loss if she cannot continue, but hopefully she can pop up and walk it off. Hafer now with 8 points as she and her coaching staff takes a look at her injury. State Fair up by 8 and led by Q Jackson's 19. Myra Class has 16 and 10 points for Nikayla Green. And so far in this ball game for NEO, the Lady Norse, they're led in scoring by Maddie Swayze. He's 19 as we see Ella Hafer get up, and we hope that she can shake it off. She's a big force in that NEO lineup. Swayze with 19.
Martinez and Howard will check in for NEO, I believe.
Another thing, too, is State Fair could not get a three-pointer to go down in the first half. They have 5 in the second half. Had 8 in the ball game last night, so big difference if you can connect a little bit. That also opens up the inside for the post play, like for Q Jackson and for Jada Ship, too.
It'll be Lady Roadrunner basketball underneath their own basket on the inbounds here. Jackson will kick it to Green. In the post to Marshall. Marshall kicks it out as Jackson tried to save it. They lose it to McQuarters. McQuarters will race the other way. The layup is blocked, taken away by Class. Class has it stolen back by McQuarters. Class is still there. She fouled McQuarters on the way up, and Reagan McQuarters will head to the free throw line as the action's getting fast and furious here late.
Back-to-back turnovers, and Class got the foul, but she must have caught her with the body. Her hands are straight up, but touched it with the body. She picks a foul. That is her second personal, team number 3 here.
McWhorter's first shot is up and good to trim the deficit to 7. McWhorter's second shot is up and good. The Lady Roadrunners will face more full court pressure. That's tapped away, but it'll stay with the Lady Roadrunners as Cheney was trying to convince the official it was out off the Lady Roadrunners, but the official would have none of it. The Lady Roadrunners have to figure out how to get this ball in and handle this full court pressure. Almost, it is a 5-second call, as the full court pressure is having the desired effect for NEO. They'll get the ball back with 2:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. Kick it inside. The layup is up, no good. Q will grab the rebound. Q will bring it out to Green. Green being watched by McWhorters to Class. The Lady Roadrunners need to make sure they get a good look here and get the type of shot they want. Green will have it. Green is being chased by a pair of defenders. McWhorters will just shove her down, and her teammates do a nice job of getting her to walk away and keep that situation from evolving to something that nobody wants to see. I think it was Marshall who got between the two players and diffused the situation.
Smart play, and right now State Fair needs to control the basketball, control their turnovers.
And we have a foul on NEO before the inbounds. And that foul will go on Cheney, her second. And that'll put the Lady Roadrunners to the free throw line, as that's the 5th foul on the visitors from NEO of the quarter.
Class to the free throw line, 16 points for Myra. She's a 75% free throw shooter. Tonight she's 2 out of 2 from the stripe.
Myra will have that free throw spin out on her. The free throws have become very important in games like these. As Myra will splash home the second one. The Lady Roadrunners need to be solid defensively, as McWhorters will bring it down the floor to Swayze. Swayze tried to attack mid-range jumpers up and good. Al, we've seen her do that a lot this afternoon.
21 for Maddie Swayze.
Class in the backcourt against Marshall. Marshall will break the timeline to Class. Class will reset it. She's trapped by 2 defenders. Back to Marshall. Back to Green. The Lady Roadrunners are going to use some shot clock here. Q went to set a screen and she got run over, and the foul will be called on NEO.
It was a delayed call, and one official swallowed his whistle. The other one saw Q Jackson flat on her back after being smashed down, and he did call the foul. Q Jackson to the free throw line, 19 points tonight, and 7 out of 8 from the line.
The first one's off the front rim. That's the 4th foul on McWhorters, so NEO's in some serious foul trouble in the last minute 20 here. Q will roll the second shot in. The Lady Roadrunners need to be solid on defense here against McWhorters. Give it to Cheney. Cheney will attack to McDaniel. Back at the top of the key to Battle. The shot is up and good from the free throw line. Q won the battle for the rebound. Myra Class will dribble out of there with it. The Lady Roadrunners need to find their way across the timeline here, and they will in the nick of time, as the clock's under 45 seconds here, and they'll finally foul Marshall and send Tenila to the free throw line for a pair of free throws.
Well, free throws are always a big part of the ball game. State Fair shot 25 free throws, and they are now 22 out of 26.
Marshall knocked the first one down. This to make it an 8-point contest. And the second one is down as well. The Lady Runners just need to be solid here. McQuarters will bring it across the timeline to Cheney. The handoff was mishandled, and it'll go back to the Lady Roadrunners. Coach Rowland is not happy. It'll be Lady Roadrunner basketball right in front of him. Johnson will be fouled on the inbound, and the Lady Roadrunners just need to knock down some free throws here and put this one away. That'll be the second foul on Cheyenne McDaniel. Johnson will head to the free throw line for some big free throws. Johnson's first off the front rim and no good. She'll have one more opportunity to extend the advantage. The second free throw is up and good. McQuarters will bring it down and hurry again for the Lady North. McDaniel back to McQuarters off a screen. McQuarters turns the corner. Nice defense in there, Swayze. Marshall will be called for a foul as she thought she was straight up, but the officials thought otherwise. Only her first foul of the contest. Swayze will head to the free throw line for a pair. The first is up and spins out. .1 seconds remaining in the regulation.
Swayze with 21 points to lead the way for her ball club here tonight.
That free throw is up and good. Johnson will inbound it quickly. The Lady Roadrunners head up the sideline. Myra Clash in the corner. The three is short, no good. Rebounded by Marshall with a stick back up and get. That's a big rebound there, Al.
Nice big offensive board there.
5 seconds for the Lady North to work with. The shot is up and good, but the Lady Roadrunners will win this thing 76-68 and come from behind style on the back of a big third quarter run to extend their record to 9-0 on the year.
Great ball game. Good education for the Lady Roadrunners. Hadn't been challenged like this season. NEO came here to play. They played very, very well. They were led by Maddie Swayze's 22 points, 9 points for Reagan McQuarters in the ball game. Ella Hafer had 8. For State Fair, Q Jackson with 20 points in the ball game, 17 for Myra Class, 7 for Tanaya Marshall in the ball game, and 10 for Jada Ship. State Fair unofficially 24 out of 29 from the free throw line in this ball game, and 10 out of 12 for the Lady North. So both teams shot it well from the free throw line, David. And State Fair shot it well from beyond the arc in the second half, and that made a big difference.
Yeah, they needed all of them. They needed the post play they got from Q Jackson and Jada Ship, especially. They kind of controlled things in the second half in the painted area and on both ends of the floor. That's a nice win for the Lady Rose. That reminded me of a Region 16 basketball game that we'll see in January, because both teams will fight to the end and no lead or deficit is safe.
State Fair outscored their opponent in the second half 49-30. So 19-point difference after being down by 11. So good ball game. State Fair now 9-0 on the season with a big win of 76-68 over NEO A&M College Lady North. And anything else, David?
It's a good weekend for the Lady Roadrunners. Defend your home floor and get a couple nice wins and get prepared for next week.
So 76-68, Lady Roadrunners remain undefeated. 9-0 on the season as they move on to play next week. Thanks to Yale over here handling the camera and everything else. For David, I'm Al. Have a great weekend, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So long from the Davis Center.